Well, here's a conversation I didn't think that we were going to be having.
No, I didn't think we were going to have this one either. Especially didn't think we were going to share it on the Empty Nester Life channel.
Agreed.
Zoe.
For over 10 years, we've called this place home. We had it built from scratch, sat and pored over the floor plans to get it just where we needed it to be, chose the finishes, and dreamed big as we would visit it while it was under construction. And even though our girls were in their teenage years when we moved in, we consider this to be the place that the girls grew up. We celebrated birthdays, graduations, all sorts of different holidays. This is where we brought home our family pets. First Ruby, then Zoe, and several rodents like guinea pigs and hamsters over the course of years. And more than just the holidays and the major milestones are just those moments, those everyday moments, cooking in the kitchen, watching the girls do their homework, and celebrating friends and family. Our big thing is a 4th of July barbecue. We have welcomed so many people into this home, and I just can't imagine ever leaving it. Yet here we are, having a conversation and wondering, is it time to sell?
He's cooking up a storm. This is what happens. She cooks, and then what I eventually do is I eventually clean all the crap up. But this is what she does.
Here's Mark doing the dishes
The dishes.
and cleaning.
It's my favorite thing to do. I actually don't mind it.
It's a good trade-off, right?
Sure it is.
And this is what Zoe does, whether I'm cooking or he's cleaning.
So let's go see what Mom's doing. Come on. Doing what she does. What are you doing?
I am writing an article for Real Producer magazine about the effects of AI on the real estate business.
Okay. And now it's 5:40.
Here.
It's still happening.
I'm still here. But the article's done. And now I'm doing video editing.
What are you doing right now?
I'm reading the script real quick. I made some changes.
We are gonna go check on one of my listings. It is raining. All right. Everything looks good here.
To go for turkey?
So let's go and take a look. You've got a security screen door, which makes it nice for breezes. And then come on in. Great corner fireplace.
I am writing the synopsis and my bio for the screenplay called The Carpenter, which I have been working on now for a year,
That's true, you have.
but I'm about done.
So we've been having a lot of conversations lately just about what are we going to do? Does this house still fit us? Is it time to move? Is it not time to move? That type of thing. So we just figured we would take you on that journey with us and share a little bit of our thoughts.
Yeah, life changes, and the kids are gone. We're spending more time down in Clarkdale, and so we'll talk about that a little bit more. We travel, not crazy a lot, but we have traveled. We'll travel a couple, 2-3 times this year, and we're actually seeing maybe our needs are a little bit different now. So that sort of precipitated having this conversation, and then we decided, even though it's kind of a personal conversation, we realized that you might be having the same one.
In the past on our channel, we've taken you with us on some of our travels and we've kept it fun and light and that kind of thing. But we want a little pivot here because this is real life.
Yeah, so do we downsize? Do we simplify? Do we keep a second home? We have a small home down in Clarkdale, and we saved and all that kind of stuff. And we bought and sold some houses in Texas, and we did good there. So we were able to buy a house in Clarkdale, and we love it down there. And I'm jumping ahead a little bit of our outline, but bottom line is what are we going to do? Stay where we're at because we love it, or do we create something completely different?
So part of this got spurred on because we're having conversations about some of our family members who are potentially needing to move in with us. We don't know, not necessarily, but we just want to be prepared just in case.
I think that's a valid reason to look at downsizing, or maybe not even necessarily downsizing the square footage, but changing the space.
Yeah, like
Because
maybe
that's really just a space thing. It's really not a downsize thing, right?
right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not at all. I mean, so one of the options on the table is downsizing. Although when we talk about the space that we have, we use every bit of it because of our unique situation where we both work from home, so we both need an office space. We also do this content, so we need a content space. And Mark is a musician, so he needs a space to practice his music as well. So it's not that we don't utilize the space we're in. We don't have any bedrooms that just get locked off.
Say there's one room that,
Is disposable.
yeah, that's probably disposable, but to be honest, like we rehearsed there, and a couple of times we did the podcast there. You know, it has some of our junk in there, and it's not junk, right? It's stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not like a junk room where it's like a room that it's a warehouse. We do use it, but we could conceivably live without it. Conceivably.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
So we're looking at, well, do we go to a single level, or do we maybe we switch things up where we have maybe a little condo or something in Flagstaff and make our primary living in Clarkdale? I mean, we don't know. We're not going to make any decisions here on this conversation.
No.
But here's why we wanted to share this with you. We're both real estate agents in Northern Arizona. The bulk of our business is in Flagstaff, but we do also do business in Clarkdale, Cottonwood, Sedona. That whole Munns Park, that whole stretch. And so this actually, going through this ourselves, is giving us a little bit of a different perspective, which is why we thought, why don't we share that with you?
Yeah, because clients are going through this all the time. And until you're actually really, really being serious about downsizing, changing your space, maybe even relocating. We maybe come off all the time like we have all the answers. I don't think we do. We don't have all the answers.
No.
Because there's so many questions and there's decisions to be made. So there's no way we can have all the answers, that's for sure. But so what we thought we'd bring you along with us while we try and figure this out. And I think we'll figure this out within the next 6 to 9 months.
Part of having this conversation is taking an honest look at our house and saying, well, if we wanted to sell it tomorrow, are we ready? And the answer is no. We have some fix-ups that we need to do. We already started. We took a little bit of video, so we'll show you that. But we have some repairs we need to do. We have some updating we need to do. The carpet's 10 years old and long in the tooth. That needs to all get changed out. So
gotta go.
Yeah, we talk to clients all the time who start to feel a little overwhelmed when the time comes to get the house ready for sale. And I think for me personally, I'm starting to feel that a little bit as well.
But I think we're planning. So I think the one thing that we're doing maybe different than what a lot of people do when we show up at their house and they're talking about listing is some people are super planners and no, we've done this, we've done that. In fact, I would say 50% of the time people are like, no, we did this and we did that. But then the other 50% are like, they haven't painted in 15 years. Right. Their carpet needs to be replaced. Their deck is messed up. They haven't raked their pine needles in 6 or 7 years, that sort of thing. And I don't I'm just
Yeah, we're
throwing
just
stuff
saying,
out,
right, right.
that could be sort of a hindrance to selling, because you want to just depersonalize, and this is sort of a little bit too deep into the real estate thing maybe, but depersonalize it, and so that people, when they walk in, they can see themselves there rather than they see you all over the place.
What Mark and I are doing is we're saying, okay, why don't we start that process now? If we decide not to sell, good news. We have new flooring, new paint, we've repaired some things. And then if we decide we do want to sell, we're ready to rock and roll. As for right now, we're going to go ahead and cut because Mark is going to go do, are you doing worship tonight?
I am doing worship at the Sunshine Rescue Mission. A good buddy of mine's playing the fiddle, and I've got a little amplifier and a little guitar and a little microphone. And then he's actually going to share his testimony. And then here's the thing. So it's put on by Grace Church. And what's cool about that is they bring really good food. So Jackie, I will not be eating at home tonight. I'll be eating at the mission.
So I don't need to cook.
There's an anchor for my soul, and I can say that it is well. Jesus has overcome, and the grave is overwhelmed.
This is Mark's impression of Zoe.
Here's
On a
Zoe
walk.
when she gets out here. She does. She just like cars. She's not afraid because she's too in her little lost in space.
Yeah, she is. So now you know, we are thinking about selling our house.
It's very bizarre because the girls grew up here. I mean, not completely, but this is where very formative years were. And we have a lot of happy memories. And I think that's the biggest thing. I look at the house from where we are right here. I'm like, oh, yeah.
That is the conversation on the table. Should we sell the house?
It's a serious conversation, and it'll be tough if we do.
It will, but we're starting this series. This has been episode 1, and we're going to take you along at what it looks like as we go through this journey.